Kerlikowski's nomination comes as the U.S. takes part in a UN conference in Vienna on setting a global drug strategy for the next decade. A new European Commission report says the previous decade's strategy has been a failure. The U.S. has been widely criticized for its long-time resistance to decriminalization and supporting treatment-based alternatives. Bolivian President Evo Morales is among those attending the conference. On Wednesday, Morales chewed on a Coca leaf and called on President Obama to stop massive eradication programs against it.
We know that a part of the coca leaf is diverted towards an illegal program, cocaine. We are very responsible. We're not defending cocaine, and we are never going to defend it. We're not the cocaine culture. So, with the new president, Obama, we want to improve relations and have common plans.
Back in the United States, President Obama signed an executive order creating the White House Council on Women and Girls. The Obama administration says the council will, quote, provide a coordinated federal response to the challenges confronted by women and girls and ensure government agencies consider how their policies impact women and families. Senior Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett will serve as the council's chair. At the State Department, First Lady Michelle Obama and Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton honored 8 women from around the world at the 3rd Annual Secretary of State's Award for International Women of Courage. The women are chosen based on nominations from U.S. embassies.
The women we honor here standing on this stage today risk their lives to fight for themselves and for their mothers, daughters, sisters, grandmothers, and friends. And in doing so, they create a better society, not just for them, but for their fathers, sons, brothers, grandfathers, and husbands. The women we honor today are not just changing their own circumstances, they're changing the world.
The 8 women come from Guatemala, Afghanistan, Iraq, Malaysia, Niger, Russia, Uzbekistan, and Yemen. And after months of growing scrutiny, the Justice Department has launched a civil rights probe of Arizona's Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio. Arpaio has been accused of overseeing a discriminatory enforcement of federal immigration laws. He recently made headlines for parading a group of chained, undocumented prisoners through the streets of Phoenix before transferring them to the infamous Tent City Jail. Last year, a group of Latino activists in Arizona filed a lawsuit accusing Arpaio of racial profiling. The Arpaio investigation is believed to be the Justice Department's first related to immigration enforcement. And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, The War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman with Juan Gonzalez.
And welcome to all of our listeners and viewers around the country and around the world.
And as we are sitting here today, Juan, Bernie Madoff has made it to a court, and he is expected to plead guilty. At the time of this broadcast, he hasn't, and faces 150 years in prison.
Yes, and it's going to be it's a media circus there, obviously, because Madoff is the biggest Ponzi scheme in history, and he will be declaring his guilt, but he won't be sentenced. It's expected for another 2 months. The question is, will he be kept in jail pending his sentencing?
Well, we'll certainly follow that story, as so many people are.